Hey everyone, Kitti Minx here. I apologize if my voice is a little weird. I'm getting used to being back in Texas with my Texas allergies after being in Nevada with my Nevada allergies. So, waiting for my body to adjust. But I figured I'd give you all a bit of an update as to what's been going on with me. I did bring my microphone and my equipment with me when I traveled, but I was just so busy with my other job that when I did have downtime, I spent it either eating, sleeping, or catching up with my work friends who obviously I rarely get to see. So I sincerely hope you all can understand that. I didn't nearly have as much downtime this past trip as I normally do. I was just jam-packed, one thing after another, and I personally had hardly any sleep, which is no bueno. But there is some good news. Remember in my last vlog I asked you to wish my friend, her name is Victoria. I asked you all to wish my friend Victoria good luck in winning the award. Well, I have good news, everyone. She won. She won the big award. So I like to think not only did the votes go in her favor, but I think all of her thoughts, prayers, and positive vibes had something to do with it. All 20-something thousand of us rooting for her. And she was just over the moon when she won, and I was too when she gave her acceptance speech at the awards banquet. I legit started crying. Not out of sadness or jealousy, but I was just so very happy for her that she won, that I just had a hard time holding back tears. So thank you all so much for your positive vibes and your good thoughts towards her. I'd like to think it helped, and she definitely deserved it with all the time and energy and effort she spent in this industry for over a decade. She definitely deserved it. And the place where I worked also won an award for Establishment of the Year for 2018. So we definitely had a lot to celebrate. So thank you all so much for your well wishes. Thank you all so much for your positive vibes and your good thoughts. I'd like to think that it went a ways towards all of the fantastic wins at the awards ceremony and the awards banquet. So, content may be a bit slow. On my Discord, I said I was having computer issues, and I am. I got my computer back sooner than I thought. I actually got it back. I was able to pick it up this morning, but I am waiting on a couple of parts. Basically, what had happened is on my flight back, the people who, help out with the flight, I don't think stewardesses is the politically correct term anymore, but I honestly forget the other word for it right now. My head's all topsy-turvy. But I'll just call them a stewardess, a steward. They were very rough with handling my backpack when they shoved it in the overhead storage bin. And when I took my bag out and checked on things when my plane landed, the case to my laptop had a dent in it. And when I went to take it home, it had difficulties turning on. So I had to take it to the repair shop. And I got my diagnosis back, and the battery got messed up, as did the connectors to the battery. So they found as long as it's plugged in directly into an AC outlet, it will work. But now I have to wait on them to find the right battery for it, and to fix the little ports that read the battery and charge the battery. So right now I have my computer obviously plugged into an AC outlet, and I'm just waiting on those parts, and they said I should have those back by the end of the weekend. So it's not like the last time my computer had issues and my computer failed. This one is an easier fix. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, send all your positive thoughts and prayers my way with that this is going to be an easy fix, and I won't have another dead computer. And as you might have read in the thumbnail, I unfortunately got a head injury at work. In where I work, there is a bar with metal poles, and I won't say exactly what happened because it's just it's personal, but I did hit my head and had a pretty nasty fall in the bar area and got a bit of a head injury. Not serious enough that they called an ambulance, but they had to ice it, and it was right before I left, so they told me as soon as I got home to go to a doctor. So I went to a doctor, and they told me obviously to alternate between an ice and warm compress and take over the counter stuff for the pain. And if it's not better in a week, to go back to an emergency clinic or to a hospital and let them do the proper scans to see if anything is actually seriously wrong and to make sure I don't have a concussion or anything. But since the fall, I've been having dizzy spells and passing out randomly, and when I sleep like the dead, and it's made watching my kid pretty difficult, but I've been soldiering on through it. So that may affect my ability to make videos for a little while. And in other news, I am leaving very soon to go on a road trip with my family for the first week in August. This was pre-planned months ago. So we're going to the northeastern United States. We're going to visit family. We're going to visit old friends. If you live in New York City, central New Jersey, or around Philadelphia, and you would like to meet me, feel free to shoot me an email or hit me up on Discord, and I can try my best to arrange a meet and greet while I'm up there. Just be warned, D-Night will be with me because he's part of the reason we're making the trip. I'm introducing him to family and friends I have that way, because those of you who don't know, when I went to college, One of the colleges I went to was in Philadelphia, and I have a lot of family in Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey. So now that D Knight and I are married, I want to introduce him to everybody. And plus, I have family members who haven't even met Kiddo yet, and of course, Kiddo is coming with. So if you would like me to arrange, I know it's last minute, but if you would like me to do a bit of a meet and greet, please, by all means, get in touch, and I will do my best to make it happen. I'll even try to pack a poster or two to give away, or feel free, if you have access to my artwork, or if you want to print out a thumbnail, print something out and I will sign it for you. Anything goes. And of course, unlike other meet and greets, this is free of charge. We can arrange to meet in a park or something, or a Starbucks, or someplace free to the public. I think that would be pretty fun, don't you think? I'll post the link to the I'll post the exact dates. I'll be away on my community tab. So please, if you can, pay attention to that, and I'll have my dates on there. So, that's it with that. Other than that, I've been well. The work trip, it was nice, but it was also pretty rough. I'm not begging for money or anything, because the whole reason I really went was to support my establishment in the awards and support my friend. But the people who attended weren't very big spenders or tippers, so didn't make a whole lot of money. I think I barely broke even between my travel expenses and everything else. So it is what it is. If you want to, tip me for all the free and advertisement, free content I've given you on YouTube on my coffee, I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, my Patreon is open. I will be focusing on getting stuff done for my Patreon this weekend and next week, because I owe it to my patrons. I am so far behind and I feel incredibly bad. But there is some new artwork up by Anna Maria Bryant. She's been working her butt off to get stuff done, and I sincerely, greatly appreciate her hard work. It means a lot to me. She is an amazing, talented artist, a great co-worker, and a fabulous friend. I couldn't have asked for a better person to work with on these endeavors, and I highly encourage you to also support her on Patreon. At a very reasonable tier, she even does digital art lessons. So if you ever are curious as to the method behind her madness when it comes to how she creates her artwork, you can observe how she does so on Patreon. And right now, my Patreon, I'm doing a special offer where if you join between now and August 2nd, you can contribute to creating a lewd piece of ASMR roleplay. I don't know why I say piece of. An ASMR roleplay piece that is lewd and will be Patreon exclusive. So you get to do that. And we are currently working on the July special offer. I am a bit behind on that because I was just so busy with work and other things. And I am so sorry, you all, that life got in the way. I wasn't expecting to be married so soon and having to do all the things that I needed to do that, one has to do when they get married, especially when they get married to someone in the military. And I wasn't expecting a million and one things to come up, so I sincerely, deeply apologize for that. I really do want to get back to work. I want to get back to making ASMR role plays. I greatly, greatly miss it. And I miss you guys. I miss my YouTube family. I miss my Patreon family. I miss my ASMR roleplay family. You all are really deeply special to me. Your support and your love means the world to me. And the fact that most of you all have been so patient while I've had to work and deal with life stuff and take a break. It just goes to show I have probably one of the best communities in the world, because usually someone takes a break and the fans are all like, well, that person's history, and drop off the face of the earth. But not most of you all. Most of you all decided, no, Kitti Minx is worth it. We're gonna stick around and see what she has in store for us. Because I do have plenty of stories to tell, and plenty of characters to bring back and to introduce to you all. I'm definitely not done yet, but I do appreciate the break. It has been helping me getting my life back together and my head back together so I can figure things out and piece together things. And if you're on Facebook or anywhere on the internet, I'm sure you've heard of the Area 51 meme. D-Night came up with a very funny idea where we take my characters and do a radio drama where they storm Area 51, and I think that's a very, very funny idea. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments if you think that's a funny idea and you want me to do a joke ASMR roleplay or radio drama or whatever you want to call it, where a bunch of my characters storm Area 51 and shenanigans ensue. So he came up with that idea, and I think that's pretty great. He has no shortage of good ideas sometimes. He's a good guy. I hope you guys grow to like him if you don't like him already based on the audios he's already been in. But I can't really think of anything else. I think this update blog has run its course and I let you all know what you need to know. Once again, thank you all so much for your patience. It means a lot to me. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I will be working on new merchandise when I get back from my trip next month. As well as body pillows and t-shirts, phone cases, posters, stuff like that. And I will be doing another giveaway sometime soon, as well as live streaming. Oh, and before I forget, if you've made it this far, which I really hope you have, I do have product reviews that I really, really need to get done. I've owed it to these companies for a while, so I know product reviews aren't all of y'all's cup of tea, but they help pay the bills because I am not monetized on YouTube and there are no ads on my videos, so these do help, and I hope you all get some humor out of the product reviews, because some of the products are a bit on the funny side, a bit on the ridiculous side. Anyway, that's about it from me. Once again, like I've said a million times, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for your love and support. To my patrons, thank you for being patient with me and continuing to support me despite my absence. And just thank you all so much for letting me take my break and sort through my things and letting me be me. And I will get back to making content as soon as I possibly can. Pinky promise. And remember, everybody, to stay awesome. And that I love you all so very much. Mwah. Mwah. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.